It's way too hot today, but I'm still wearing a button shirt because that's what I do. I still got a little bit more editing to do, so this part might be boring that you guys are watching. I decided to not wear a hat either because, well, I didn't really decide, I can't find one. For all of you people that use Adobe Premiere Pro, shout out to you guys. My coffee's barely kicking in. Oh my god, why can't I find this? Why do I not know how to find this? I'm just going to have to import it entirely. I hate when this happens. Do I have to connect up to Wi-Fi, or how does this work? How does this... Does it work with like Google Maps or something? How does this even work? Where are the Pokemon at? I was kind of worried about showing these because I don't want anyone to see them and start hitting me up in the DM. You know, all those girls. Gold diggers, you know? Who stole that one? Man, I'm such a beast. Look at all this. This is crazy. Listen, I know this is impressive, but all you gold diggers, don't hit me up in the DM. I like girls with personality. Not girls that only want me for my bread. My day was not anything eventful. Actually, it was. We sold our cigar lounge and went through everything like it's not ours, and I gave my key back to the landlord, and yeah, this is crazy. It's kind of like a new chapter, I guess. Really weird. Not good. It's gonna be weird not being at the cigar lounge. Like, I could still walk in and hang out whenever I want and do my thing, but it's gonna be really weird. Sold the lounge, dude. That's huge. Yeah, it's pretty sick, Joe. It was exhausting. Cat Dalroy, what up? It was hell exhausting process the last week and a half, but you look dope with the beard gone. Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna keep it gone. I don't know, maybe I'll keep growing it, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it this length and just keep lining it up, maybe a little bit thicker, maybe a little bit less thick. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I always change my mind with my facial hair and the hair on top of my head, so I never know exactly what I'm gonna do with anything. The beard is power, that's true. When I had my beard, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I don't know, it's weird when you have a beard. It sounds really dumb, but maybe it's like that primal instinct inside of you. When your hair is longer on your face, you just feel more, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the truth. Plus, it makes me feel like my clothes looks that much nicer. Like, if I have a beard, I feel like my clothes looked more, how would you say it? Like, you know, like when you wear sneakers, it would make your suit look more dressy. Well, I feel like my beard made my clothes look more clothesy, if that makes sense. You've been following me? Isabel, what up? Did you fix the bathroom thing you ordered in your first vlog? No, I should do that for my next vlog though. I should try and set it up. If you guys want to watch that, Camilo, I would do it. I am single because, I don't know, okay. I'm single because of this. Why am I single? Okay. My mom asked me this today at lunch. And she goes, are you gonna get a girlfriend now, or are you gonna wait later, or what? And I think she was kind of just asking it as a joke. And I had to explain to her that I'm not single because of any other reason besides the fact that it's not on my to-do list. I'm open to it. I'm open to a relationship. If a girl comes along and I'm like, hey, you're hot, you're funny, we get along. Do you think a guy can cheat on a girl and still love her? Isabella, this is what I have to say about this. This is what I have to say about guys cheating on girls and having feelings for people. What's up, Clarice? I think you can cheat on somebody and still love them. Let me explain why. Because one thing does not always equal the absence of another, if that makes any sense. So just because something negative is present does not mean something positive is gone. You know what I mean? So I feel like people in every situation, people always mess up. I'm not saying that makes cheating right. I'm not saying you shouldn't break up with someone for cheating. I'm not saying that at all. Do your thing. Whatever you feel like the repercussions are, go ahead and go full blown with them. You know, make your own decisions. But when you're analyzing the situation, you're trying to take in all this craziness that is happening, I think that someone can still love you and make a mistake like cheating. Shout out to Clarice for having the best Twitter handle ever. Well, not really the best Twitter handle ever, because it's just I'm Clarice. But her name on Twitter is I'm Not Asian, and that explains the story of my life. Guys, say what's up to the vlog. What up? So I'm going to tell you guys about this conversation I had with this guy. Check this out. So, this guy comes into the lounge today, and he's a super cool guy. We're just kind of talking about cigars and everything, like that. He's a cool dude. And I sold him a couple cigars, and these are actually the last 2 cigars I sold to him, and I'm just remembering that right now, so that kind of makes it noteworthy. The last two cigars I sold to anybody in Turlock were to this man who I ended up having an hour-long conversation with about time travel and aliens and all the stuff that gets you sucked up into YouTube at 3 in the morning when you can't sleep. That's basically what we talked about. Anyways, he had a few good points that stuck out in the conversation. I mean, he had a lot of good points about everything, but the 2 main things that stuck out to me, and this is something that everyone could take away, we started talking about consciousness, right, and what everyone thinks, and he was telling me about physics and everything like that, but his main thing was this is what he was trying to convey. A lot of people spend their entire life searching within, right? And as humans, we're imperfect, and we can all admit that. So our souls or our minds or what have you, whatever you want to call it, are only so deep. Even the most philosophical of us, even the most analytical of us, even the most smart, intelligent, whatever you want to call it, beings on Earth still have a floor to what is inside them, because we're humans, right? We are not gods. Sorry, I had to burp. What he was getting at was this. The consciousness, people focus too much on that. And it's not just one person. We're a part of an entire community in which we don't choose to participate in all the time. We might think we are, but we're really not. Main thing being this. You have to contribute to everything around you and think about other people more than you think about yourself, because it's not about being super egotistical and finding your entire purpose. Maybe your purpose is supposed to be to acknowledge everyone else's purposes. You know what I mean? If you want to help people, stop looking inside of you. Start looking at everything around you and work with that, because then you will probably fulfill whatever you feel like is missing inside. That's today's lesson. Alright, I'm done ranting about crazy stuff now. You know what I was thinking about, guys? So I started doing this live streaming shit, right? And I'm doing the YouTube stuff. And I was like, man, where did this stuff even come from? My mom told me, and I remember this, when I was like 3 to 4 years old, my dad would get up and go to work really, really early in the morning, at like 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And I would get up and my mom would turn these infomercials on for me because I just loved watching them. And like I would memorize them and all this stuff. And I kind of relate that to what I'm doing now, like as far as like marketing and all this crap. And I'm like, wow, I wonder if that's coincidence, right? Anyways, fast forward like 10 years, I'm 13 years old. In 1 year, I taught myself to play guitar, and I got sponsored at skateboarding by teaching myself to use, at the time, the most sophisticated editing software for video.
Oh my god, why can't
And I was making my own skate videos and putting my own music in there and having my mom drive me to different skate shops and places and giving them my sponsor me video of me skateboarding. Like this little montage of like tricks and like music I'd put together, right? Little skate part, like 3 minutes long. On top of that, I was going around the city filming everything. Like I would skate all day and I would take my camera everywhere with me and I would film funny things like us jumping over random crap, funny skits when we were too tired to skate and we would take a rest, and like we would make up comedy sketches like back in the day. And like this was when I was 13 years old. I'm 27 now, and I think back, I'm like, holy crap, I've been doing this for so long. I just never knew it. From being a little kid and memorizing these like infomercials and like thinking it's a game to like try and sell somebody something, to making these skate videos, to making little comedy skits and doing the whole editing thing. I've been doing this YouTube crap before YouTube was even around. I was doing it for my own like enjoyment and then showing the videos to my friends and my parents and my family, and they just think it was hilarious. Like I would make a new video every day. I think of it now and it's like crazy to me. Shout out to Melissa. I'm gonna put her Twitter handle right here. It's her birthday. Shout out to Melissa. I just remember that. It's getting late. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna edit this right now. But I don't even know how to end this. Go tell someone you love them. Your mom, your brother, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your niece, your nephew. Go tell somebody you love them. Go tell them that you appreciate them.